Hello, my name is Trevor Wilson, and try to explain why I feel we have more restrictions on the Second Amendment, along with why I feel it should be more challenging to get a gun. I'd like to ask a political leader, or just anybody who supports the NRA, why it is okay to have for an 18-year-old kid to have an AR-15 in his hands, while the drinking age in the United States is age 21. Personally, I did not feel comfortable giving an 18-year-old boy or girl AR-15 while you were still telling them they cannot drink at the age of 18. I also feel this is a important topic to talk about because you look throughout entire American history, you look at political leaders. The most crucial political leaders have died because of gun violence, such as Dr. King, Malcolm X, John F. Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln, all do all because of a gun. I do not believe every gun that is held by citizens should be taken away. I strongly do believe that if someone has a mental condition that is not treatable or that are not treating should be taken away. I do not feel a gun should be put in someone's hands if it does not belong there. The United States has a 10.2 TFDR, and that stands for total firearm death rate. The next three closest is Canada with a 2.3, Germany with a 1.1, and Japan with a 0.0. In the last 5 years, it is truly noticeable at all mass murders that took place in the United States. You go from a gay bar or strip club to a movie theater to elementary, middle, high schools. These are places where everyone in the United States or even a different country should go and feel comfortable and not have the fear of getting shot at. And this is why I chose this topic, because I feel this is a topic that needs to be discussed now, because if not, then more people will die because of this. I strongly believe there's a cycle that goes on, and that cycle is a mass murder happens, we pray about it, we talk about it, and then it dies down, and it repeats itself until another mass murder has occurred. Robert Preet, who works for CBS, he made a statistic, and basically is the numbers in school shootings. There's been more than 18 times a gun has been fired on school grounds, according to Everytown for gun safety. This is a crazy number that I found, also by Robert from CBS News. Over 150,000 students in schools have experienced some type of gun violence on school property. Just in the year 2018, there were 30 mass murders in this country. And this is why I feel, as the American people, it's our responsibility to make sure high school, middle school, elementary school feel safe inside, because gun violence can take place anytime, any place. Next, Kevin Lohr wrote an article and explains why gun control actually does work and why there's science to back up that statistic. First is she asked why we should have gun restrictions and what would happen if we do not have gun restrictions. We have not had gun restrictions ever since we had a Second Amendment that protects guns and gun owners. And because of that, now people are dying. Innocent people are dying because of it. Making it easier to carry concealed guns increases the number of gun violence. And Kevin had also he proved that statement. He said, "Is Kevin also said that states have stricter gun laws and fund more education and healthcare programs have a less rate of gun violence in that state, because gun control rights is all depends on the states. After lawmakers in 1994 took a ban on assault rifles that expired in 2004, gun massacre deaths have went up tremendously. And now I won't get rid of this misconception most people tend to have about why people believe in having restrictions on guns. No Democratic or a political leader who supports gun control rights They do not want to take away anyone's guns. They're not gonna go door to door, so they say, and take away their guns. They just believe that if one got it illegally or has a mental condition, a gun maybe should not be in their hands. Because you look at everyone, you look at all the murders that happened in the last 5 years. All of it because they all had a mental issue. So they say also. And so now I want to talk about the common arguments for those who believe we should not have restrictions on guns. The Second Amendment, which says right to bear arms. I understand that, but I strongly believe, why do we need guns? A gun is to provoke violence. It's to provoke death. That's why I feel as a country we do not need to have guns, only because it's just gonna make violence go up no matter what. I just like to say also that I do not believe taking everybody's guns. I oppose that actually, but I do feel we need to do better and having more restrictions on guns. Thank you.